Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first teaser for Shrek 5 has dropped, and people are Shrekin' mad. Hello everyone, I'm K Swope, and in today's video, we are talking about the first teaser for Shrek 5, the final Shrek film. Get out of here. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pull it up, we're going to watch it. It's really brief and short, but there's a lot of opinions on it. I have a lot of opinions on it. A lot of other people have opinions on it, so we're going to go ahead, pull it up, we're going to watch it, I'm going to talk about it, just kind of give you my 2 cents. Alright guys, here's the teaser, let's watch it and then discuss.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all?
Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad!
Ooh, Mama like.
Who's making this stuff?
Not me!
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya? Oh, damn. Only in theaters. Christmas 2026.
Alrighty, so, stop that for a second. As we said, it's short, right? Not a whole lot going on. Lots to talk about, though. For one, let's address the elephant in the room first. Let me skim to this part of the trailer here.
Eddie Murphy.
Shoot, shut up. Hold on. There we go. So, the character designs, right? A lot of talks on it, a lot of opinions. Let's go ahead and just talk about them right here, right now. First things first. Everyone has one thing dead wrong, and that one thing is that the animation looks awful, okay? That is because they do not understand the difference between the animation and the art, okay? Because what they're complaining about is the art. The animation itself, that's how the characters move, okay? They're moving better than ever in this trailer. They don't look bad at all, the animation. What you guys don't like is the new character design and the character art, okay? Because I understand there can be some gripes there. Shrek, I mean, you can still tell he's Shrek. He looks very Shrek, but he just doesn't look the same. People are saying Fiona looks like completely unrecognizable. I disagree. I think her mouth looks funny. Other than that, you know, I don't see any major differences. I mean, she's wearing her hair differently too, so I understand why people would have some problems there. Pinocchio looks fantastic, by the way. I mean, he doesn't look like the same Pinocchio, but as soon as he popped up, it's like, I know exactly who that is. You know, no problems there for me. Donkey, I do have to say Donkey is probably my least favorite new redesign because something just seems off about him. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel very, I don't know. Now, this isn't just going to be me defending these arts and designs the whole time, by the way, because, yeah, I do have a lot to say about it. For one, I really don't like how every animated movie looks exactly the same nowadays, and this movie is no different, because I feel like, I don't know, like, since Despicable Me came out, I guess, just looks less realistic. Shrek looked pretty realistic in terms of, you know, how characters looked and their skin and their body proportions and that kind of thing, except for maybe Lord Farquaad, but that's another story for another time. But either way, yeah, that's kind of, it is what it is. We'll put it like that. It is what it is. It's not so much that these characters look bad. I'm all for them updating the Shrek characters and stuff. And I don't hate this. I just wish it was a little different, if that makes sense. Like, this does not make me like or dislike the movie based on the promotions, at least, any more or less. I'm just kind of like, yeah, I wish it was this way, but it's not. But oh well, and I'll just move on. I think people comparing this to Ugly Sonic is way blowing things out of proportions here, because Ugly Sonic was absolutely hideous. This is not hideous at all. This is just not what people have become accustomed to. So that's one controversy. The other controversy I want to talk about with this specifically is Zendaya, okay? So Zendaya is playing Felicia, who is Shrek's daughter, one of the triplets. And a few thoughts. So for one, everyone's hating on Zendaya, and I don't get it at all. Like, Zendaya, she's a fine actress. She seems very talented. She seems very normal, I will say, too. Her and Tom Holland, okay, they both seem very normal as far as celebrities go, and I really like that and appreciate that, because modern celebrities nowadays are all over the place, doing all kinds of things, and it's very concerning. They're not normal people. They're not normal human beings at this point. Tom Holland and Zendaya, on the other hand, they feel way more normal than most people, so I don't get the hate. People are also saying that Zendaya is just playing herself. I don't know that. I mean, Zendaya's public persona is kind of sort of like that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think her character design here does not look bad, especially because, I mean, we haven't seen her since she was a baby, so we don't really have much else to go off of. This is completely new, completely different. I'm excited to see the rest of the triplets, though. I'm excited to see them, how they turned out, and what actors are going to end up voicing them. That's going to be something I'm looking forward to. But either way, I gotta say, I mean, this trailer, I'm pretty excited for the movie. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna hold back at all. I think it's gonna be a pretty good time. I'm going to see this movie most likely either way, solely because I am a diehard OG Shrek fan. I also think, by the way, it's hilarious how at the beginning here, let me skim back a little bit more too, he's reacting to Shrek memes. Some people didn't like this because, like, oh, they're bringing TikTok into Shrek or whatever. But, I mean, Shrek has made pop culture references and things all over the place, all the time. Even from, you know, the very first movie. So much pop culture involved. So it only makes sense that they're bringing pop culture into this. The Magic Mirror, too, is probably perfect to use as a platform like this because it's the only thing in the Shrek universe that it would make sense for. Speaking of the Magic Mirror, too, let's look at this guy here. Give me 1 second. Look at this guy. That is a Giga Chad face if I've ever seen it. I will say, out of all the redesigns, that's the one that I like the most. But if you look in the background, you can see Shrek and Donkey kind of in the reflection. I don't like how that looks. I really hope they don't look like that for most of the film because that makes that just, it doesn't look right. It's too cartoony, and that's the problem. It's too cartoony looking. I want Shrek to look a little more realistic, and it contrasted, I think, in Shrek really well when you had the very Disney, larger-than-life characters, and the ones that they're parodying in Shrek are not larger than life. They're very human, and so seeing them do things, a lot of them failing and stuff, yeah, I don't know. It's great to see. We'll put it like that. It's very fun because they are satirizing fairy tales and a lot of what Disney does in the Shrek franchise. So I don't know. I feel like they're just kind of caving into the very thing that they were supposed to be making fun of, but I don't know. Again. I'm coming across as a hater. I don't want to sound like a hater because I'm really excited for this movie, and this does not change my excitement for it. It makes me a little more excited, but I guess now that I'm just fleshing it out, I have more negative to say than positive. So I don't want people to take this the wrong way because I am excited for this movie. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just is what it is. But yeah, so I guess that's just about all I have to say here about Shrek. Very excited regardless, nonetheless. But anyways, that's my 2 cents. Thank you guys all for tuning in. If you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see my reviews, I'm currently in the process of every couple of days dropping a new review for Dexter. I'm going to be doing every season of Dexter, and I will be doing a supercut where I'll be ranking the seasons as well and throwing in a few more clips that I did not include in my normal reviews. So, looking forward to that. If you guys want to see more, stick around, stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. I'm sure there's plenty on the channel that you can enjoy. But until then, I'm K-Swope, and I will see you in the next one.